JP is instructed to adjust September electricity bills. Samfie man charged for fraud. Mach 11 submachine gun found by the police. Jamaican athletes doing well at the Under 20 Championship in Peru. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. The Jamaica Public Service has been instructed to adjust September electricity bills to correct disproportionate increase imposed during the current billing cycle. Energy Minister Darrell Vaz received his update in writing from the Director General of the Office of Utilities Regulation, Ansford Hewitt, who responded to the minister's call for justice for JPS customers. The OUR directed JPS to take the following actions: reduce the fuel charge for the September 2024 bills by the difference in JPS fuel costs between July and June, and reissue bills with zero consumption that do not reflect a corresponding zero monetary value, the OUR Director General informed Minister Vaz. Hewitt indicated that the directive effectively reversed the hefty increase currently seen. Vaz added that JPS has agreed not to pursue disconnections due to non-payment of bills up to September 15 of 2024. Meanwhile, a 15-year-old student of Helsha in St. Catherine has been charged with burglary and larceny of a motor vehicle after he reportedly broke into a house in Portmore and later stole a vehicle that was parked at the premises. Reports from the Helsha police are that the teenager and another man allegedly broke into the house on Wednesday, August 21st and stole a cellular phone, a purse, and the car keys. And it's alleged that the thieves then made their escape by driving away the complainant's Suzuki Swift motor vehicle. A report was then made to the police and the teenager was reportedly caught aboard the vehicle in Christiana, Manchester on Sunday, August 25th, and he was subsequently charged and is now awaiting a court date. A 60-year-old man who allegedly collected cash under the guise of securing a work visa has been slapped with fraud charges by the Linstead police. Charged with obtaining money by means of false pretenses, Robert Dunn, a construction worker of Above Rocks in St. Catherine. The charge stems from allegations that between July 1st and August 15 of 2024, Dunn collected 320,500 Jamaican dollars from a woman claiming he would secure a work visa and passport for her to travel to the United States. When the promised items were not delivered, a refund was requested, but this too was not forthcoming, prompting the woman to file a police report. And following investigations, Dunn was arrested and charged on Tuesday, August 27, and he's scheduled to appear in the Linstead Parish Court on Wednesday, September 11. Boy, on a foreign people alone fool. She paid $350,000 to a Samfie man just to obtain a passport and work visa, and it looks like the street in America is paved with gold. I wonder if them know how hard we have to work for just make it to the next day. Between 34 to 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck or 1 month to be homeless. And if you doubt it, then just Google it and you see some not lie. A Mach 11 submachine gun containing 12 9mm rounds of ammunition was seized from an abandoned vehicle after it crashed into a wall on Tangerine Road in Olympic Gardens on Tuesday. According to police report, a team of officers from the St. Andrew South Police Division observed a Toyota Axia motorcar speeding along the roadway, and it is reported that the vehicle crashed into a wall and the occupants fled. The lawmen then searched the car, found the weapon and ammunition inside. And in another crash incident, the St. James police are said to be on the hunt for 2 men alleged to be robbers following a motor vehicle accident in the Montpelier Main Road on Wednesday afternoon. Reports are that the men were traveling in a Nissan AD wagon when it collided with a Toyota Voxy motorcar in the vicinity of Great River Bridge. According to a police officer familiar with the matter, the police at the time of the incident managed to arrest one of the men traveling in the Nissan motorcar, but the other 2 managed to escape. An aspiring boxer has been slapped with several charges in connection with the killing of a man and the injuring of 3 others at a gaming lounge in Kingston. The incident reportedly occurred at the Rowlett Gaming Lounge at the corner of Tawari Crescent and Spanish Town Road in Kingston 13 in June. Charges 32-year-old Samuel Grant, otherwise called Obi, a boxer from Bentley Lane in Kingston 13. And Grant is charged with murder, 3 counts of wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and making use of a firearm to commit a felony. And Grant is charged for the killing of 48-year-old Marvin Gordon from Rollington Town in Kingston. In that incident, 3 other men aged 36, 56, and 35 were shot and injured. and reports are that about 10 p.m. on Friday, June 21st of this year, the four men were inside the bar among other people when two men armed with guns entered and opened fire at them. When the shooting subsided, all four men were found suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. The gunmen then made their escape on a motorcycle in the area. Residents assisted the injured to the Kingston Public Hospital, where doctors pronounced Gordon was shot in the chest dead on arrival and admitted the other three men. Grant then turned himself over to the Kingston Central Police, and he was charged on Saturday after a question and answer interview. On to sports, Alana Reid became the fourth Jamaican in succession to win the women's 100 meters at the World Athletics Under-20 Championship after beating a qualified team to take gold in yesterday's final in Lima, Peru. Reid, the world under-20 leader, ran 11.17 seconds to win ahead of Adija Hodge from the British Virgin Islands and Kishwano Niles from Barbados, who were second and third respectively. Reid now joins compatriot Brianna Williams, who won in Tampere in Finland in 2018, and Tina Clayton, who took the title in Nairobi, Kenya in 2021 and again in Cali, Colombia in 2022 to extend Jamaica's dominance in the event over the last 6 years. Meanwhile, two of the four Jamaican athletes, Kamario Bygrave in the men's 400 meters and Shanique Williams in the women's 400 meters, advanced to the semifinals of the World Athletics Under-20 Championship yesterday as well. Bygrave placed third in his first round heat, running 47.39 seconds behind American Sidi Naiji 46.83 seconds and Morocco's Walid El Bossir, who ran a personal best 46.87 seconds. Williams, who was part of the mixed 4x400 team that competed in the final on Tuesday, placed third in her first round race, running 54.22 seconds. Jabari Madison, who won the Under-20 boys 400 meters at the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association National Championship, and Abrina Wright, who placed fourth in the women's event, failed to progress beyond the qualifying round. Madison finished fifth in his race with a time of 49.34 seconds, while Wright was sixth in hers, clocking 54.63 seconds. And if you missed the news on this station, please go to YouTube, type in Jamaican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, and subscribe to keep it going. That's news and sports on your favorite radio. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.